that kind of is the meta, the way the maps play. We often see that phase smoke deployed mid, and then taking control into a second middle. So I'm expecting Newhappy to probably play some regressive CT sides based on what we saw earlier, but Lynn Vision are definitely going to be prepared for that.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. And look, let's jump into the game. We can talk more about individuals. Obviously, we're impressed with Tiger, but for me, I'm also really interested in seeing how Zaka gets on and Westmelon. Already kills have been taking shape. Amelia actually finds Tiger. One player we've just mentioned, split on from long. G, trapped in pit, completely isolated, can't get a kill. It's going to have to be a retake on A.
Yeah, not sure exactly how this round pans out, but here we are. A retake is happening. It's a kit. Worth considering. Saka's going to be taking the point through short. Has some support. Actually going to maybe have a look in apps, but groups up with his teammate, Amelia. Maybe take the first fight here. Smelling smoked out currently. I think they're waiting for that fade. Then they start to go. Rage's position, very powerful. A double pit setup. Westmelon cops a bullet, but Zaka deals 2 out of his and finds all 3. In fact, the defuse going to come through. Don't even need the kit. Zaka's got plenty of time to get that one through. So the pistol is going to go the way of Lynn Vision and a great retake.
Yeah, Zaka's been really impressing me just with the amount of mid-round impact he's been having. That's a clear showcase of it. Not even sure how he found that second and third kill. Jumps up on the short track, immediately domes the player on sight, and then in a blink of an eye, he's found the other 2 kills like it's nothing. Really successful retake. Good work from Amelia as well to get those 2 kills in Banana, create the pathway to walk down middle in the first place. A very good retake out of Lynn Vision. They take the pistol.
And I suspect Newhappy should buy into this. They were happy to force when they hadn't plant in the past, and getting the bomb plant on the T side is a guaranteed force in the current meta. So we're going to see all those Galils come out. Mach 10 swapped out for Tiger so they can get a bit of utility, very necessary on this map. And Lynn Vision aware of that as well. They've prioritized getting the utility out, which means 3 MP9s. But they are going to be starting with 3B as well. So aware that could be some pace there if Mach 10s were bought. It's Westmelon setting the tempo early. The fight down Banana and control established.
Yeah, that was nice. Molly thrown down from top middle as well. You've got the smoke that lands late down the bottom of Banana, which means the MP9 can immediately go for that aggression just before the smoke blooms. And now it can re-smoke. Jump spot in and look at the rotation. Lynn Vision. Very keen to go for these gambles. It feels very heroic-esque at times, and Westmelon now needs to back out, needs to try and live. Has got utility. Another smoke can be ready. Can hear the ticks of the incendiary, but Newhappy, they're coming in.
Yeah, they're just charging through. Westmelon, although he's got a little bit of space here, he might go overlooked because of the way the Molotov is landed and gets another kill. Felt like he didn't have any chance of getting something there. The HP players, the bomb planted again, so it will have to be a retake. 4 on 3. But Spine and Tiger are limping into this post plant. And space has not really been given except over towards Banana. Nice flashbang. Oh, it's perfect. Tiger is set up and takes down 2. Trade comes through for Starry. But now with the deaths evened up, needs to find this player that's elevated, and Jai from above finds him. G backing out with the FAMAS. That flashbang won them the round.
Really good after plant. Especially where they're low, they have to make a play like that, because the moment you become static in the bomb site, the more opportunity you're going to give Lynn Vision to be able to pincer you and just isolate the fights. So low HP, you got to take a risk. Fantastic flashbang. Tiger gets way more than he bargained for there. Felt for sure that the second player of Lynn Vision was definitely going to trade, but no. Still affected by the flashbang. Newhappy bounced back.
That was crazy too. 2 players so low HP. And I think the big issue there was Lynn Vision rotated an extra player off to A for no real good reason. Westmelon had a quarter of his health. They're in a 5v4. Why is he alone on B? I think they're expecting maybe a lot more respect to be given to the utility. But Newhappy, the right read, just to push through there.
Yeah, respect to utility is something that isn't really associated with these 2 teams as well. G close range 5-7. He's got out of the corner and does manage it. Doesn't give up his life, and Lynn Vision looking to potentially be proactive. They're all coming back together around the apartments just to gather up. Westmoreland yet again isolated alone on this bomb site. Tiger might be willing to go through the smoke at a moment's notice because the entire squad is rocking up to the B.
Yeah, it makes sense to go for a stack into this round, though, just because you have forced into it. Unfortunately, they've got the wrong call from the looks of it. Westmoreland gonna be in for a world of hurt, but he might just sit this one out, see if they extend into his position. He's staying coffin, but yeah, he's gonna be forced off, spots off one. Going for a few little peppered shots, but he's locked them in. Look how fast they've come up banana. There's a chance for a retake here, although Westmoreland dealt with smokes everywhere, and that's providing some angles for these AKs to work behind. Amelia's just looking for something, and yeah, it kind of felt like when you lost the side initially, maybe you didn't need to go for the retake. You could have had another chance into this round.
How many smokes were on that bomb site? It just felt like Newhappy were completely concealed by it. Lynn Vision are just walking onto these angles that then get randomly generated by the amount of bullets being peppered into the edges of the smoke. The more you shoot on the edge, the further it dissipates, and the easier it is to see around the corners, so good heads-up play from Newhappy. This time they're bundled into the site together, but they know they've got the weapon advantage, so they're not too worried. Another pause. And that has to be the eco now for Lynn Vision. Newhappy taking 3 already on this T side. We're talking about how the T side just feels a lot more claustrophobic. It feels a lot more difficult to kind of get some mileage out of the round sometimes. I feel like if you're ending the half with 4 or 5, you'd be more than happy.
Yeah, this is the best case scenario. Losing the pistol on the T side and then winning... losing the pistol to the CT side, then winning the force fight back is the best situation you can find yourself in because, as we saw, the Vision have to force. They've just got the pistols, 1 MP9, you win that out, and suddenly, yeah, you're sitting 3-1 up. And their economy still won't be great into that round, round number 5, so... Doesn't get much better for Newhappy as they kick things off. That's not very nice.
I was a fan of Starry, so we did that.
Westmoreland solo and A this time.
They know he's there.
Yeah. We got away.
Somehow. However, I feel like his days are numbered, especially being in Boiler, and especially with Spine. Pressing the AK. Up to the back of his neck. Westmoreland. How are you alive? There we go. This should be a clean round. There shouldn't be anything to really write home about. It should just be Newhappy taking this one pretty convincingly, and that's exactly what happens, bar the Amelia kill onto Lee Hang. That's an AK that can be potentially saved, but you can throw maybe 1 or 2 weapons at this if you're Newhappy.
Yeah, maybe Rage, just because it's got the Galil. Go have a little bit of a lookie. I think he is setting up to do that, actually, based on his positioning. So he might even find himself an upgrade to the Galil. If he gets there in time, but either way, this one goes as expected. Vision will have all the guns out into the next round, and that's where they really have to show us what they've got, because only one real gun round from them so far, and didn't really get to see it play out just because of the way it started. And that's the AK removed, so good hunt.
Will G go for an AWP? Feels unlikely given the money, but he does prioritize it an awful lot. Okay, does grab it. No armor. That's tricky. Spawn also not the best to go for one of these early peaks. So have to be seeing some mid-rounding coming out from him. Starry on an XM as well. You haven't got everything you'd desire, really, if you're Lynn Vision.
I mean, the XM's in a pretty nice spot at least, but yeah. Not the greatest. Zaka jiggling this angle. Might get an opportunity. Very slow. Deliberate from Newhappy. They're taking banana control. They've got presence. The other key positions on the map. This is looking a world different from how they looked earlier.
Yeah. And this is the game plan that they adopted in this first best of 3 we had when the 2 teams faced off against each other. Wow, It's a nice shot. It's just the fact that they're waiting for the aggression. They'll eventually find it. And then they'll just spread out over the map. This has been incredibly clean. This has to also be a save from Lynn Vision. They got to get out of there. You can't recover the AWP. This feels horrible.
Yeah, it's a really rough one. It just felt like I didn't really get a chance in that round. Just you have his little peaks, spun everything out. And Lee Hank's hunting this. Why wouldn't you? All of them are hunting it. The net closes. I think already I have no expectations for how this series is going to play out. Newhappy, an enigma of the team.
Oh, nice shots from Amelia right at the very end, but it doesn't matter. Ultimately, it's worth more to throw these weapons away because you've now got a bank balance. You've now won 4 rounds in a row. You've been planting the bomb. You've been winning. You're resetting them. I'm going to be honest, G buying the AWP there, absolutely fine if you want to go no armor AWP, but he was incredibly static. Holding an angle was so scary, especially in the apartments, because you know, not more often than not, just get pre-fired there. Jojo showed us why. Literally instantaneous pre-fire, you get the aim punch, can't fire off a shot with that AWP. Made completely redundant. Westmoreland finds 1. But 1 isn't really helpful in the grand scheme of things. Amelia now looking for Westmoreland's 5-7, maybe?
I'm not sure. Smoke grenade, perhaps. Yeah, I wonder when we get to the gun rounds, we might see Lynn Vision going for a bit more control across the map. I feel like in that gun round we just had that they were a little bit afraid to take space just because they've gotten off to a slow start. They wanted to play that one very safe, but you know, they had a great start when they had the second round when the MP9 took aggression down Banana. Even this round, getting the opening duel. So I think taking some space, whether that's Banana, whether that's, you know, throwing the phase smoke, and oh, well done, you've solved that fake well.
That's nice. Rage was literally just tucked in towards long. He heard the rotate and it's like, okay, come back. He hasn't actually moved whatsoever, just in case they come through. Lee Hang. Alright, maybe Lee Hang can just kill all of them. Maybe not. That's an AK at the very least. Has to be a save. But more importantly for Newhappy, round over. This is 5.
And it's been an easy 5. It's not felt like any of these rounds has been difficult for them. Outside of the pistol, which, honestly, they had a good chance of winning too, right? That was a retake where it's trying to jump. Oh, okay, it's trying to run boost to get the AK. Okay, it worked.
Nice.
He tried to get rid of it. Amelia's got quick hands.
Setting his AKs is really nice here as well, because it will facilitate G to be able just to get an AWP and get armor behind it. So a very important save for number 5. The issue is, Lynn Vision, is they can win this round and it'd be great for them. In fact, it's essential, but there's more than enough money for Newhappy just to keep investing, just to keep buying. They have to do it the difficult way back into the half, and they need something to take forward with them on this half as well. What are they going to do? Start G Banana. 3 players lie in wait. Newhappy. They are holding this with the AWP. Or at least they were.
Smoke comes through, but they don't take space off the back of it. I think it was more just to maybe entice some aggression over towards Banana.
I would have kept the AWP there rather than Westmelon.
I think G just wants to get involved. But you're right. Often you would just see the AWP posted solo, because at least you get the kill, fall back, drop the incendiary. High time for rotations. There you go. Sixth round.
You got to save this. You can't go for this. And this is also just Inferno. This is just how it be sometimes. You lose your B players. Hey, look, I guess we're saving. Zaka, nice kill onto her Rage. 4 on 4. It shouldn't entice you.
It's a gamble to A, but without information, which is the issue. Gambling a site is fine on Inferno. It's kind of the meta to the way the map's played, but you need to do it based off of something, not just, defaulting for A.
And then if you're also positioning back towards A, for example, let's get, you said, look, G probably wants to be more involved. Why don't we have him, rotating towards short, and he can go for a boiler peak. He can walk in towards top middle, gain information that way. It feels very static once we've initially rotated. If you'll envision. Oh, G's also been spotted. We'll live. But you know what I mean? It just feels very, it feels like there's a principle in place. There's a philosophy of the round. Okay, this is how we do it. We want to kind of take this space. We want to rotate. And then off the back of it, there's absolutely nothing. So the idea, it works in principle, but it's completely flawed in the way that you're doing it.
Okay, looks like we're getting something set up here. Flashbang forward for Zaka's peak. It's out of shop, that's all. And at least we do get G starting over B with this AWP. He has been spotted. He's going to stick around. He takes smoke thrown out, in fact, but nothing behind it. Just keeping Newhappy at bay.
This is a good sort of variation from Newhappy, because last round they pushed in towards top mid, but they didn't really overextend, and they made sure they prioritized this banana control. They forced Westmelon back, and they took all the space. This round, they're doing the same thing, but they have the added bonus of taking all of apartments. So you've taken all of apartments, you completely cut off that area of the map away from Lynn vision, and now you're dropping smokes at long. You are keeping these 3 players over at A.
She has so much utility, though. In fact, both of them do. They weren't really put under pressure. Now they're feeling it. Well, that incendiary just goes straight into the smoke too, so it's not going to slow them down. Rotations are coming, though.
You can still reset here as well if you want to, but no, it's going to be the commitment.
No, they run back.
Or is it?
Look at the space in towards apartments that Rage has got. I think he's heard fallback. Oh, but I think he might have been spotted there.
Absolutely.
And now you've overcooked it. Or have you? Rage still with something to say. Starry gets one back. Rage with another. Zaka locks them out. And Tiger, surely, is he even going to go for this? He's trying. Jumps on over. And Zaka plays it perfectly. Tucks on down. Pokes his head up. And closes the round.
It's required 2 triple kills from Zaka to get Lynn vision anything. But that's an interesting one. The reason why I said initially, oh, you could maybe rotate back, is because I was looking at Rage and I was thinking, okay, there's space in towards the apartment, so it all depends on when he shows himself. And he hears the rotate, but he doesn't commit himself to an angle. Instead, he just kind of stands in the middle of the doorway, and then he gets spotted. And from there, the plan is just over. Especially with one player like heavy committing out of Newhappy, I feel like you've got to go, because Rage doesn't actually have a concrete plan apart from I'm on the balcony and I haven't been challenged.
Nice utility. Double HE into Lee Hang. Leaves him feeling a little worse for wear. And look at this rotation. They drop all these nades. And this swarm of players goes back to A. At least it's G here this time. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez, he's gone. However, Starry has held the pit, which means that there's now quick rotates to come down Banana. So 3-on-3, the round is definitely not done. There's no smokes as well on the T side, apart from that one that's just been deployed in towards CT. The issue you've got is that players are being very vocal down Banana. Tiger on the angle, Westwell, and I think he can see the barrel when he does go for the kill. A 3-on-2, Lynn vision. Potentially, they can still do this.
Yeah, are you expecting a second AWP? Because see, Westmelon's about to set up this Molotov. Yeah, that's going to be great. And in fact, Starry's bullets do it. This retake looking good. Spine with a great flash through to get that first kill. They've not found him yet. Time could be an issue. Amelia gets on the bomb. Starry provides the cover, and with a quad kill, that will be a 3rd on the board for Lynn vision.
Yeah, great job from Starry. Just by getting that double kill in towards pit. holding the apartments. That creates the pathway to even go for that retake and be so fast there as well. Sure, Lynn Vision, they didn't have everyone that rotated in towards Banana, but it generated that space and they could crunch pretty effectively. Westmelon then had the timing to deal with Tiger, who was on that angle, thinking they can't be there that fast. They absolutely can. Very systematic there from Lynn Vision.
The speed side continues to be an issue, though. They need to stop leaving a single player here because it's just not working out.
Nice shot. You are right, but also that's kind of the hope at some point for Newhappy. They think, well, surely they are going to address this, so we're going to go away. They're going to go for an apps pop now. It's a 2-on-2.
This is perfect. Zaka's been great, but he's removed. Rage, perfect on the angle, and G, it would have to be phenomenal. That's one. Second eludes him, but he's able to get reposition, find the kill, and maybe phenomenal is what he's offering. A triple kill. Gives the chance for Amelia. But a 1 versus 2 required in this retake has Kit, has Util. He's up against Tiger and Spine, a re-smoke in towards Moto. Limits his options, feels like he can't really contest over this side. Hoping that maybe someone is overextended and short, but no one there yet. I think with that smoke, with no one revealing themselves, it's time to leave.
It's also the conversation of money. Amelia can drop the AK over. Even a conversation that Amelia could drop an AWP to G. Definitely worth holding on to. And good mid-round from Newhappy. We spoke about it. We thought, okay, the banana needs to be addressed. Newhappy are taking that very convincingly. So by just showing a little bit of face, they drop some nades towards top banana, you keep 2 players there, and then you can effectively split. You see that Lynn Vision weren't ready for that, or Saka gets caught with nades in his hands. G does fantastically, but it's still not enough. 7 rounds on your T side of Inferno. This was a punish pick. I questioned it, but you know what? Newhappy performing exceptionally well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's only been a few big rounds from individuals for Lynn Vision that's made kind of any of these rounds close or theirs. Westmelon tries to get active in Banana, and with Amelia, they both tumble. Third player is here, and you might not be expecting it, but again, it's going to require something special.
I think Zaka for a flash. So I'm pretty sure they're aware there was a third guy here. He's trying his best. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad position for him to be in, to be fair. They're not ready for him. Max turn. Saka lines up 2. This giant Tiger with even more casualties. Starry would have to clutch. It would have to be another one of these individual performances.
It's a real shame G gets caught on that lurk and providing Overwatch. Starry falls and Newhappy are running away with this.
Money's gone as well. It's going to be a rocky end to the half for Lynn Vision. They could be just staring down 3 rounds on their CT side. Newhappy could have 9. Because you look at this investment, sure, there's a couple of M4s that enter the fray, but MP9, G will have to go to a FAMAS. Certainly a downgrade on the AWP, and look at the utility. It's few and far between.
Vision starting cold in this qualifying match. A LAN event on the line. Trade is there at least. Opening kill given over, but Zaka fast on it, and Lynn Vision finally taking some initiative elsewhere on the map and actually finding something from it. But not for long. Rage is so ready. Westmelon probably goes unlooked here, but I still don't think it's going to matter.
Oh, I love this.
No, he's gonna miss the timing. He's gonna go down banana.
Oh,
yep.
no.
Complete miscom.
That's unfortunate. Just when you feel like everything is going against you, and that's just the icing on the cake. I thought he was going to wrap second mid. I really did. But instead, it has to be this retake. A 3-on-4. There's no kit in play unless there's one dropped on the bomb site, which I don't think there is. This is a very difficult and challenging round to piece together now for Lynn Vision.
Nice shot from Tiger. Tiger stickers on his ult. Very cool. Newhappy are running away with Inferno. 9 on the board. Dominance at the half.
Caught up in emotions, think I'm losing track. I need you to stay by my side. Feel like I'm floating, comfortably attached. Will you stay if I lose my mind? And I want to let go. Don't let me even if I try. But I need you to know that I don't want to lose this high.
Dominance from Newhappy on their map pick on the T side. But what I will say is we've been here before. My mind boggles and thinks back to Ancient where they were like, what, 8-2 up? And then they got absolutely destroyed when Lynn Vision went onto the T side. So I'm not saying that's going to happen again, but everything is possible here.
Lynn Vision need this pistol. Oh, nice little flash in, but G was playing anti, is able to swing off it, and there's a counter flash coming through. They want to take the space. The dual Berettas trying to find something, but it's Tiger. It strikes first, pushing down mid. They've caught off both of the players on that side of the map, so you might have got Banana, but at what cost? Well, I can tell you that cost. It's 2 players and 2 of your best. Just going to commit to B now. Lee Hang's still here with the dual Berettas. Spine ready to fight at Coffins, just trying to bait in Lee Hang, and Lee Hang swings, spine for another, and G, no chance in it. Newhappy with 10.
Really good pistol round from Newhappy. They're taking all the space, and also the benefit of going for that pop flash play and fighting Banana is that it means that your top brackets players can come and catch off these guys that are lurking in towards mid. And you highlighted it perfectly. They have Banana, but then what can they do with it? Not a lot. You're feeling completely trapped, and that's the constraints of Inferno. If your lurks have died on A, can you go back? No, because you've got no information. Can you walk back to spawn? Well, I don't know. They could have pushed second mid. It's all a mind game, and Newhappy just rotate, and they play perfect CS in that pistol. 3 rounds away from success. It has to be an eco now for Lynn Vision. Newhappy, a great pathway here. Double smoke's a little bit scary. Getting a little bit antsy. The double apartments push with an auto shotgun. It's kind of nice.
Tiger's in a good position to farm up some cash, and I like the offer going for the auto shotgun. Got a bunch of money. Oh, Rage calling in some support. He is alone. And everyone's coming from B just to come help him out. He gets 2 before he falls. But they'll be able to clean up and upgrade this SMG as well. Easy. No worries at all.
I was going to say, as soon as he fell there was no bullets in that M4. G picks it up thinking he's got a fantastic prize, and he's just sat there reloading in the molly. Basically counts as a 3rd kill for him. Here's the gun round. Here is basically do or die for Lynn Vision. They need to win this round, otherwise this map is just gone in a blink of an eye.
Rage is getting aggressive, and he's going to catch a timing. Not ready for Zaka, though, who quickly comes for the trade, but I think Amelia would have liked him to have come a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that's painful. You should really be having that player just holding for exactly that. And there isn't. And now the XM slides in and tries to have a little poke and prod at the apartments. No one's there. Lynn Vision back off for just a moment, trying to reset down Banana. They didn't take this space initially. They were cordoned off by smokes. Now they have to go back in and invest their own utility to take back the control.
I'm not sure about Slaughter Shotgun being able to get too much done. Can't really peek down into mid. Oh, he teases he's going to do it, but doesn't do it. So Lynn Vision are going to be executing onto B. They've thrown out a smoke over A, but they know nothing's behind that because the CTs have got their own mid smoke and 2 players present. So I wonder if they just go for a rotate at some stage here. Body spotted. Molotov deployed. Smoke comes on over, but another one lands in their face. That's painful. They have to go through it. And Lee Hang is in front. Forced off the line, though, and a great shot from Westmelon. Huge entries. Opens up B.
Newhappy felt very flustered there. Especially Lee Hang. Drops the incendiary, drops the smoke, and decides to go through Lynn Visions at CT. But because the M4, who was trying to be set up for success, has just been smoked off at coffins as well, you just have no information. You don't know where they're coming from. It was just a simple flash in the smoke. It was a push with just numbers. It wasn't anything complicated, it wasn't anything fancy, but ultimately Lynn Vision, they get the job done. Good kills by Westmelon. They stay alive at the bare minimum, but it's one small step on this T side. They need many more rounds in a row, and they can't make too many mistakes.
Yes, the thing. They have such a long path ahead of them. But winning the second round... Well, sorry, winning their first gun round. Good start. But Newhappy are going to have all of these rifles out. This banana control, this fight here is looking a lot more normal. 3 players start for Newhappy and they get deep control. Oh, gotta call that one off.
You now know long potentially might be open as well. Yeah, look at the speed on that. As soon as they hear it, flashbang around the corner. They've got to turn. Westmelon gets dealt with, but it's Amelia with the double up. The crunch onto A has been a success story. The banana control completely now made redundant by Lynn Vision. And Newhappy, they've not got the money. I feel like you just got to save this.
Nearly a doubling up there is criminal, it feels like. And Newhappy, they probably should be saving, but they're kind of sticking around. You think it to be containing, perhaps. Yeah, surely at this stage it is. And now they start to leave. Tiger! Yeah, you need to get out of that. Don't want to lose that AK. As it is 3 players alive and Newhappy. Looks like one has just dropped off, but Rage will be back, I'm sure.
Terrorists win.
Not believing yet. Immediately, a rifle has been dropped over. In fact, I think that was the HUD bugging to get Rage back in. I don't think they should invest whatsoever. It's now 3rd stage loss bonus. You've got 3 rifles, that's more than enough. Maybe if they're lucky, they were holding pistols as well that they could give over to Giant Rage. It's not the end of the world, though. 11-5, you still got a solid foundation. You know you just need to win 2 more rounds.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's no need to stress yet. Should be back underway shortly. So these 3 rifles can get up to. You need to set them up for success. That's the key element to this round.
It's interesting that the pistol players have got no utility. Nothing's been juggled over to them. So maybe you're setting up your pistols to go in towards Banana. Instead, it's the other way around. It's 3 riflers on B, and the pistol's trying to lock down A. And I'll tell you what, the Banana play has worked. Tiger finds the opening onto Westmelon, who's been a little bit of a nuisance in recent rounds.
Amelia already fast on it. Rage tucked into the corner, baited in, finds success. The spray doing a bit of damage. Zaka's charging in, but he's low. There's so many players here. Almost sprays onto the USP, even finding a kill. And Starry has to do it all, and he's doubled up. A 1 versus 1. Bombs on the site. Tiger got to give some space. Peek straight into Starry, who is lights out. A 1 versus 3, and Lynn Vision's run continues.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate there for Newhappy. Lynn Vision activated the one moment in which Tiger's not in a position to be able to rotate. And the pistol swings, and Starry just hits the transfer on the site. Newhappy feel like they probably closed that round, and 9 times out of 10 they would, but no, it's Starry. Coming alive when it matters as well. It has been a bit of an absent game from Starry. Good to see him shine in the server. A big clutch. Trying to drag Lynn Vision back into this game, kicking and screaming. A lot of utility damage done to both sides of the server right now, but banana control, it belongs to the T's.
Yeah, and they're keen just to go straight into B, it looks like. An extra player does come on over. Rage is here, deploys a smoke. See, Lynn Vision just want to go for this. All the utility ready to be deployed, and they're waiting a moment. Off the smoke fade, I imagine that's the go signal into 3 CT. So all flashbang being set up. Lihang ready to drop this one forward as they come in. Actually, smoke hits him from that position, but there's the flashes, there's the swing. But through the smoke they go. Into the backlines, keep an eye on Westmelon. He snuck through. And that might be enough. Low HP on Lihang. Amelia drops him at Rage, undetected. You've just killed 2 on B. Oh, you don't know he's here. You don't know he's here. He's going to swing. 1 and 2. Target selection. Could have perhaps got onto the pool player, but he gets the kill regardless. Tiger finds his Westmoreland dispatched. And Rage is the one that will push them to 12 unless Starry can pull another 1v3, but he's smoked off. It fades. Oh, quick adjustment, but the spray at long range eludes him. 12 for Newhappy.
What a round from Rage. Gets the target selection over the line in the end, denies the bomb of importance, and then just immediately just shifts on towards the pool player. Does more than enough and just tries to stay alive, and then that enables Tiger to come forward and step in. Westmoreland, it felt like all the hard work has been done with those 2 kills. Wrapping through that CT smoke, pause being called. Yeah, again, got a comment on it. Only 1 pause being used all game for Lynn Vision. When they were being destroyed in that first half, they didn't use a single timeout. And now, they feel like they're forced to use one because they're staring up against 6 map points. And the money's not great. Amelia's got 2,400. Zaka can't get an AK with armor. There's going to be compromises here. Has to be Galil's, has to be Mac 10s.
And it has to be more rounds to the CT side, really. This T side's been looking okay. It's had so little to work with.
I don't know why he hasn't got a Mac 10 here. It's just gone for Tech 9.
That is interesting, isn't it? He'd be money for the future.
What future?
Exactly. Newhappy find no one in Banana. Unlike Vision, they're keeping 2 players present, so A is a possibility. Tiger ahead of the flames. Nice little angle he's found himself in, but that flash is spot on. Drive-by by the Tech 9. Now it's a FAMAS being overwhelmed. The utility continues to be so strong. These flashbangs doing the Lord's work for Lynn Vision. She might not even get to save this. Okay. Zaka is accounted for. 2 versus 3. Are they giving this a look in?
Don't give it a look in. You have got kits, sure. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be given any fights. You have to go into these crossfires, and it's just not worth it. You're better off prioritizing your money. That's exactly what Newhappy think as well. You praised it, but I've got to echo the sentiment. The flashbangs, especially the second one from G, completely blinds the player that's on top of the box playing Vino. Completely blinds the player playing just off the angle on Pit. Crossfire nullified by the util, and it doesn't matter what weapon you've got, because they can't see you. Very clean round out of Lynn Vision. To be fair to them, their T side has just been fantastic. It's just been the lack of CT rounds they've been able to acquire. It's really been holding them back.
Two M4s. This one's a little trickier than the 3 rifle round they brought forward earlier, which almost found success.
I think they've invested a little bit too much here, Newhappy. They've only got 2,400 lost.
I think that Tech 9 that was saved has really enticed JJ just to buy some armor so that he can use it.
It's very direct out of Lynn Vision early as well. Amelia's found the apartments push. You know they now can't be in middle. A gamble. Look at this. Newhappy are rotating everyone. And the kitchen sink over towards B. And Lynn Vision, right now, it looks like they might go into it. Bomb starting to make its way back. At least only for a moment. This could be scary.
Fighting forward though. Tiger! Oh my god! His claws sink straight in. And that might just be enough. Lehang now activates with the M4, Jai with his, and that's the way Newhappy do it. Off the deagle of Tiger, peering around a smoke.
What? Those shots were unbelievable. Tiger's Deagle has been lights out all event long, and yet he just walks the smoke. He goes, okay, I'll try and get one. And he just hits 3 of them.